Yes, guys. So just picked up Pablo and Rodriguez, cool names from Brazil. From Brazil. Rodriguez studies computer science.
Yes.
At the
First
moment,
year now.
First year.
First year, yeah.
Okay. At the moment, Pablo, are you doing anything? You visiting?
Yeah.
What's your occupation in Brazil?
So
My English is.
Okay.
he's still learning how to speak English, you know.
Okay.
Ele tá perguntando qual que é o seu trabalho lá no Brasil.
No Brasil eu trabalho aula.
So he used to work in construction site.
Okay.
He worked at a butchery as well.
Okay.
For a while.
Chopping up bodies.
He hated it. He's like, he's feared of blood.
Okay.
So he struggled and he couldn't keep doing it.
Okay.
It was a nightmare for him.
Okay. So now you're doing just specific jobs, get your bike.
Now here he's not working, right? He's just going to no places. We were just in a gaming com. We've been like buying games and
Okay.
stuff like
Is
this.
there just been an exhibition?
Yeah. It was nice. It
What
was great.
was the exhibition? Sorry.
So it was games actually.
Like
so
COD. Console gaming.
console games.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Like
was-
the old ones. I've just got a Super Nintendo.
Oh, no
which
way.
I was looking for.
What was the exhibition called?
Okay, yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I bought the tickets like 2 months ago, and I completely forgot about it.
I would have liked to have took my son. But do you know when the next event is on?
Actually, I was asking them, well, they couldn't let me know because it keeps going in from city to city, so they never know when it's gonna be back in Liverpool.
Okay.
I think the next one will be in Blackpool, something like that.
Okay. I will Google it and find out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your passion, Rodriguez?
So, a passion. I'll say I'm into technology. That's my passion. I like video games. I like tech stuff, and I'm studying computer science to help to develop technology even further. You know, that's why I'm studying it.
So, my son was going to do computer science.
Yeah.
It can be very broad. You can go into networking, programming, cybersecurity. What area are you going to go into?
So I'm studying computer science and software development.
Okay.
My brother, he studies as well computer science. We're in different unis. I'm in the uni of Liverpool. He's in John Moore's.
Okay.
He's gonna do cybersecurity.
Oh,
But I think
your brother doesn't live in Liverpool, does he?
he does as well. Yeah.
In Edge Lane?
no,
off Wavertree?
No.
Okay.
He's in L4. It's like Walton.
Okay, he doesn't work for a phone shop, does he?
No.
Okay, because I picked up another Brazilian guy, and
Alright.
he was part of there's a WhatsApp community for Brazilians.
Oh, there's a lot of Brazilians in Liverpool. I don't know if you know,
Oh.
but I think
Because he said he had a brother as well.
Alright.
And I said, this would be a great team. So, okay, it's not him. So,
no,
sorry.
it's not him. But I mean, in Liverpool, there's so many Brazilians that it's even hard to go out and not listen to someone speaking Portuguese.
Okay.
It's actually a lot of people.
What's the reason for so many people coming to Liverpool?
In Liverpool, I think many of them came from London because it was getting expensive there. I was here because my parents. So I was 17 when I got here, and then, well, I've been living in Liverpool since then. Now we just moved to St. Helens, right? Well,
Okay.
We've lived in Liverpool for like 3-4 years.
Okay.
3-4 years.
And why did you move to St. Helens?
It's quieter.
Quieter.
So, yeah.
Bit
yeah.
cheaper.
I wouldn't say that. The price is it's actually it's almost the same. I think the houses there are a bit better than in Liverpool.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's so big. St. Helens is very, very big.
Yes. There is, a lot of things. Not many things to do there, but there is like big parks and stuff to do if you're really into like nature and stuff.
Okay, cool. So going back to the programming, you said I think your brother does it. So you're gonna concentrate software development,
Yeah.
and your brother's gonna.
He's gonna do cybersecurity.
Okay.
He wants to do it. He wants to like finish uni and start working for a company and things like that. I want to keep studying. You know, I don't see myself just quitting, like finishing uni and getting a job and living like this. I want to do research. So I want to. As I said, my passion is technology. So I want to help develop technology. So working with studies and trying to find new things about how to do things differently than we already doing right now.
Okay.
We, like you said, like we're getting into quantum computers science in a few years, and I think that's a hot topic to help develop. You know, so my plan is to finish uni, doing my post, and then keep studying. You know, and not. I think my passion is keep studying and never quit studying.
Okay.
So I don't see myself just working for a company, getting a monthly wage and live my life like this. I want to work for something great.
Okay. So when you say something great, can you elaborate? So I call it the divine spark. We've all got the divine spark inside us.
Yeah.
And
I agree with that.
okay.
I mean, as I am right now, I don't know yet what I'm gonna be studying in like 5 years, because that's how long I'm gonna be studying.
Okay.
Right now, like I'll say last year I was really into AR, like
AI.
not AI, like VR and
VR.
AR. So
Okay.
I was really into the.
Sorry, what's AR? Automated AR. What do you mean AR? I know VR, virtual reality.
Virtual reality. It's
What's
like expanded reality when you integrate like VR with the
Augmented
augmented
reality. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was really into that, but I've started studying a bit more, and I thought we are still too like baby steps in this technology. So
Okay.
I might serve a purpose like trying to help develop this thing, but it's more it would benefit like gaming and stuff like this. I'm not really into that anymore. I like games,
Okay.
but I don't want to work with games. I want to work with something that will benefit humanity. So
Okay. I love it. That's the key thing that I like to capture, is that spark in people where they want to change humanity for the better.
Yeah, and AI, like you said, it's helping us a lot. It's also a bit dangerous because many people just start relying too much in AI and not doing their own research, not learning things by themselves.
Balance is key.
Yeah, like I use AI. I'm not gonna waste this technology because it's such a good thing.
A professor, I spoke to a couple of professors in the taxis,
Yeah.
and he used a great analogy because there's mixed opinions on it. And he said when calculators first come about, you have people saying, no, you're cheating.
Yeah.
And he said it's an inevitable tool, and as long as you don't abuse the technology, of course it can help people so much.
Yeah.
Because you're just cheating yourself if you just like for example, some students were producing 5,000-10,000 word essays. Now if you don't absorb it, digest it, read the information, you're only going to fall short yourself.
Yeah.
So balance is key, like in everything.
I mean, I like to learn the old way, you know, like getting paper and pen and doing things by myself, by hand if possible.
Yeah.
But the thing is, as soon as you learn how to do it properly, then you're allowed to use the technology to help you like do things fast.
Of
But it's
course.
important to know before you're trying to use this technology to just take like a shortcut.
Of course.
And then when you start doing it and you start taking shortcuts, in the end, you're doing things, you're doing stuff, but you're not learning how to do them properly. And when there is a problem, you wouldn't know how to solve that problem without AI. anymore. You know,
Yeah.
that's the main issue for me is
Yeah.
AI. But it's a great tool. It helped me a lot
So-
since I started studying.
I mean, it's helping everyone.
Yeah.
I think ChatGPT, AI, is like Google. It's people's new best friend.
Oh yeah, yeah. Even now, when you need to look for something really quick, you don't go to Google anymore,
No,
do you?
you go to ChatGPT.
Of course you do.
I have people who talk to it like a friend. They say thank you. They say please. They discuss their problems.
I mean, I do say thank you, but it's more like a habit. It's
A
not,
habit.
Yeah. Like
No.
I try to speak.
Like
I
you
try
would
to
to
be
people.
educated
Yeah.
with everyone, and it won't change
But-
when I'm speaking with
The-
an AI tool.
The reason they say that because they said if it ever becomes, what's the way, self-aware,
Yeah, self-aware.
then obviously it's going to remember them as a good guy.
I mean, it wouldn't work. I don't think it will ever be like self-aware.
Like Terminator.
Nah, it will never be like this. Not at least not in the near future.
Okay.
Maybe in like a few hundred years.
Oh,
Probably.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people are a bit more,
Concerned about
yeah,
it, right?
maybe a lot sooner. You have futurists like Ray Kurzweil and many others who see this future a lot sooner. But it's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. I just don't see it happening right now. It's just that it takes too much energy to run the things like we're running right now.
Okay.
Imagine trying to run something self-aware, then it would have to like completely take over internet and like infect your computer, your phone, and connect everything
Yeah.
to keep it running like in second work. It would be too hard to do something like that
Okay.
right now.
No, it's very interesting. So, see, what in Brazil, are you religious, Rodriguez?
Yeah.
What's your religion?
I'm Christian, yeah.
Okay, so another interesting subject. It'll be interesting to get your thoughts on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in relation to belief systems, yeah, for me, well, everything's about belief systems, yeah. But in respect to God, yeah, there's lots of interpretations of God,
Yeah.
yeah. So do you know much about quantum computing?
I know a little, not too. My knowledge is not too deep in
Okay.
that field.
Have you ever heard of quantum activism?
Yeah.
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 What's your understanding of it?
Quantum activism.
Yeah.
Could you like just
So-
describe it a
So,
little?
in the sense, so regards belief systems and your little knowledge of quantum and computing, yeah. So, like we were discussing before, for me, the best explanation of the nature of reality, if objectively we're talking about it, you've got to look at the quantum nature of reality, yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now, science will tell us that not just science, you can marry religion and science. I think they're becoming a union of an explanation of the world we live in.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the double slit experiment? Wave
I
parts.
might be, but
You've probably forgotten about it, yeah?
the thing is, I might have heard about it, but as I see content in 2 languages, so sometimes I know something, but
Yeah.
you say it in English, and then I just don't know what you're talking about, you know?
Okay, so in short, what it means is based on quantum computing,
Yeah.
which comes from quantum, over the last 100 years, from Newtonian, materialistic way the world works, we now understand that everything is quantum, energy, vibration,
Yeah,
frequency, which was the battleground with Niels Bohr and Einstein, yeah? Einstein lost. Nevertheless, that's how we got entanglement through the battleground and the fight between them that they had theoretically with their ideas, but then based on what was his name, Bell's theorem, that was the deciding factor based on the stats of who won, yeah. Hence Niels Bohr won, and right now the best explanation is quantum, yeah. And a lot of it comes from the wave particle duality, yeah. So I'm not an expert, I'm just summarizing the basics of the idea of the quantum nature. But what I'm connecting it to is another quote interpretation of quantum consciousness. yeah, which can be another interpretation of God. And when you look at quantum activism, for me, my understanding, that's why eventually I'd like to sit down with other people who are knowledgeable of these ideas, professors, influencers, and have these discussions. But ultimately, it just means that at the heart and of the nature of reality, we can find unity on many subjects.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, I don't see why people start separating faith from science. Since, I mean, there is a side where scientists can see and say like, well, we can prove God, so I won't believe God right now. I don't see how religious people try to not believe in science because it's not something that came from God. This is something that happens in Brazil. I don't know how it is here, but there is like a rivalry between faith and science in my culture. You know, usually people that study science, they start to lose their faith, and when they are religious, they tend to not believe as much as in science as they would if they wouldn't religious people.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's all connected, like you said. Even if you say, well, science can't explain God, right? Well, it doesn't mean that, as I believe, right? I'll say, as I believe, God is the being that made the rules that we live by. So everything, even from biggest to the smallest, even if you go to relativity, when you try to explain gravity and outer space things, and when you go to quantum, it is all in the rules that being made, you know, like the God that we believe. So I don't see why we have to disagree with science to believe in something. I think we can do both perfectly, you know. And I believe that everything that's natural, everything that we build, it's only possible because it's within the rules that God made, you know. So we can do whatever we want to because it was made this way.
Yeah, totally. No, thanks for sharing your perspective.
Yeah.
Tell us about Brazil. Best places to visit Brazil.
I mean, there's a lot of nice places to go.
São Paulo seems to be the most popular tourist destination.
It's like São Paulo is nice, Rio's nice. It's a bit. You gotta know where you're going there, you know, because it's not.
Is it unsafe?
A bit.
What places should
if
you be aware of?
To the favelas, it's gonna be unsafe.
Okay.
You know? I wouldn't go there myself, and I can speak the language properly, you know. So.
Okay. Because you get a lot of tourists who go and check out the favelas.
Yeah.
But you're saying you got to be careful.
They call it a safari.
A safari, a favela safari.
Yeah.
Do you have like security
when you go there?
When you go on a safari to the favelas?
I mean, it's a pejorative way to say, you know. They usually don't call it safari.
Oh, okay.
People from the favela call it a safari because it's just like this. You go in a truck.
Oh, okay.
And there is a guide telling you, oh, there is that thing, there is there.
Okay.
So when you go with those companies, you usually save because they have agreements with the
locals.
Yeah.
Because it generates income.
Yeah.
So yeah, good point.
If you go in alone by yourself,
you need to be careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a death sentence going to Brazil.
Okay.
But going to the wrong place in Brazil might be.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
So you gotta be careful.
Okay.
And there is like the way you're doing things also. You might live in the favela, but when you get there, you gotta lower your window. You gotta like drive slowly.
Why?
Because people might think you're a police.
If you don't lower your window.
Yeah,
Okay.
they want to see who is inside the car, you know.
Okay.
So you gotta show them that you live there. They will they will see you. Oh, I know you, so you can come up.
Okay.
It's
okay.
not like it's not every place, but there is a few places that are like this, a bit dangerous.
Okay.
Even if you're local, you might get shot for nothing.
Yeah.
If you,
Okay.
yeah.
And another controversial subject I've had with a lot of Brazilians. What's the name of the current president?
Now it's Lula.
Lula. So
Yeah.
what was the old president's name?
It was Bolsonaro. He's
Bolsonaro.
just got jailed.
Oh yeah. So I have mixed opinions from different Brazilians.
Yeah.
Some people are for Lulu. Some people are for Bolsonaro.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Well, right now, neither of them.
Okay.
Neither of them. I think both of them should be in jail.
Oh, both of them.
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
Both of them. Okay. But the thing is, in both cases, I don't agree with the method they used to put them in jail.
Okay.
That's why Lula is not in jail anymore, and that's why Bolsonaro will be free in a few years.
Okay.
Because they rushing things out.
Okay.
You know, and they doing things like to send a message. You know, they trying to advertise, and this is gonna cause them both to be free in a few years. You know,
Okay.
and I would like them both to be in jail. That's my thought.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Okay, so a lot of people say the country's being run better now under Lulu. The Brazilians I've spoke to. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
I mean, I don't.
Economically,
Economically,
it's being run better.
no.
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, for the expectations we have is that Brazil is going to be broke 2027. We won't have enough money to pay for our own bills,
Okay. Wow.
the government.
Okay.
So, that's an expectation from the current government.
Okay.
It's not something that the media did or something like that. They don't acknowledge that if they don't do nothing, we're going to be broken by 2027.
Okay.
So,
What's the solution, and who's the alternative candidate you would like?
to me,
That
it's
represents
hard to
the
find
people.
a solution. We have the solution is in the culture in Brazil. You know,
In the culture.
yeah,
Okay.
our culture it's like everyone trying to get the better of anything. You know, if you're negotiating, you want to be in the better side. You don't. It's hard to find honest people. It's not. I wouldn't say hard to find honest people. I would say we don't trust each other's.
Okay.
That's the thing. That's the main thing. And we
Okay.
have to change culture to change that. And if we don't do that, any person in power will be powerless to change things, because we as a population we're not going in the same direction, you know. When
Okay.
Lula wins, half the population wants things to go wrong, just to
Okay.
prove they are right.
And vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Okay.
So we cannot go further like this, you know. We need to find a middle where we can agree, which has been hard.
For me, like I said, on any polarization or division is quantum. When we look at the rules of how the universal laws work, even though it's so difficult for people to understand and accept, we find unity on every issue.
Yeah.
But thank you for agreeing to
Oh,
this,
thank you.
Rodriguez and Pablo. Thank you.
Nice to talk
Is
to
there
you.
anything you want to say before you, if you had a business or a charity or anything, so we can put a link in the description?
No, I still don't have a business. I want to run my own business.
Okay.
But, I'll probably open a game shop in a few years.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my source of income
Okay.
while I keep studying and trying to make things better for everyone.
Okay, we'll get in touch in future, and I'm sure by then the channel will have got a lot bigger, and you can give us the link for
That would be great.
your business.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
going to just press stop. Thanks to Pablo and
Thank you.
Rodriguez.